Our affiliate was started in 1992, and since then, the first house was built in 1994. We have built 28, and this year's fall build will be the 29th family. Home Run for Habitat started in 2009. We started out with just a very small group, and we built each year. This is our primary fundraiser for our DeSoto County Habitat for Humanity, and it has grown every year. We're always looking for volunteers. We're delighted to have as many volunteers as we can work into our scheduling during the course of a build that takes about 12 weeks. We usually end up having between 250 and 300 volunteers, about 25 to 30 per weekend, and we're always glad to have as many as we can. Roxanne Robinson came to us in 2009, a very sweet, dear lady who needed a good home. She and her family were living in conditions where there was virtually no heat in the home. Their son Courtney had to sleep under a number of quilts in the wintertime just to stay warm. They had a definite need, and she worked with and for Zaxby's. Dave Bowden saw the impact that it had had with her and her family, and so he became a sponsor and became very involved with Habitat for Humanity, and Zaxby's came online as a major sponsor. And he also was the one who envisioned having a goal of enough money to build an entire house, which was something that we had not really established, set our goal that high before, but Dave led us to that. We miss Dave very much.
I met Dave Bowden in 2006. I met him at this Zaxby's in Horn Lake. Dave was just friendly. Every time you seen him, every time he pulled up and I know he's coming, I smile with joy, you know, just would be happy to see him. There's just something about him, like he was my angel. I've been at Zaxby for 14 and a half years. I love where I'm at. I'm comfortable here. This is my home. This is where I started with Mr. Bowden. I thank God for Habitat. I always have wanted to own my own home. And when I first met Mr. Lee and them, I mean, Mr. Lee, that's my dad. I mean, I thank God for Habitat. I mean, I love my home. My home still look like I just built it yesterday. I really appreciate Habitat.
Well, I think the Habitat is a perfect representation of what Dave was about in terms of helping other people. You know, the volunteers that come out and help each other out. You know, I've been out to a few sites and lay down sod and help each other out. It's all volunteer work.
Well, I think everybody enjoys the experience of working side by side with the families because they begin to realize that it's reality. I think it's like a big dream at first, and then as it comes along, the volunteers are all behind them. It just gathers momentum, and on the day of the dedication service, it's just a tremendous experience, very emotional for most of the families and for those in attendance as well. So there's a great rapport, and we say it's just one big Habitat family, whether you're supporters, volunteers, or the family involved as homeowners themselves.